How to overcome pent-up hatred towards a narcissist and be at peace forever. The burden they carry inside seems to accumulate with nowhere to release. Frankly, it's hardly surprising given the callousness, manipulation, self-centeredness, and patronizing behavior of a narcissist. Anger becomes an inevitable reaction. If you find yourself resonating with this struggle, know that you're not alone. Today, let's delve into strategies for navigating and letting go of this pent-up anger. But before we dive in, if this topic strikes a chord with you, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel for more relevant content, sharing it with others who might find it beneficial, and leaving your insights in the comments below. Your engagement contributes to fostering a supportive community for those grappling with similar challenges. Now let's address this issue collectively. Experiencing anger in such circumstances is completely natural. I mean, who wouldn't feel upset? And attempting to manage that anger constructively, such as by establishing boundaries or asserting oneself, becomes frustrating because the narcissist likely won't listen or change. It's enough to drive anyone to their breaking point. Then there's the pain that accompanies the anger, lingering for an extended period. Trivial occurrences that remind you of past events might trigger you, leaving you feeling misunderstood. It's akin to carrying a heavy burden within you constantly. Let me illustrate with some common scenarios recounted by individuals who've encountered narcissists. Perhaps you found yourself estranged from loved ones, such as your children or grandchildren, solely due to the influence of the narcissist. Alternatively, maybe your professional trajectory suffered due to their conduct. It could even involve a betrayal by someone you deeply trusted, be it a friend or family member, leading to profound disillusionment. And if you've endured any form of abuse from them, whether verbal, emotional, or physical, that leaves a lasting scar that takes considerable time to heal. To compound matters, they might even propagate falsehoods about you, tarnishing your reputation in the eyes of others. The enduring resentment and pain are exacerbated by the profound injustice of it all. How often have you thought, this isn't fair, particularly when witnessing the narcissist evade accountability for their actions while you bear the brunt of the repercussions? It feels as though you're being penalized for offenses you never committed. To exacerbate matters, the injustice persists unabated. Even when you believe you've severed ties with them, they can still find ways to disrupt your life, whether by sabotaging your relationships or meddling with your finances. It's akin to an interminable nightmare from which you never signed up to endure. Another factor contributing to lingering anger is the plethora of emotional wounds left behind. Interacting with a narcissistic individual can profoundly undermine one's self-esteem. Doubt creeps in, questioning if perhaps they were correct in deeming you inadequate. It feels as though you carry a heavy burden of shame and despair, making it daunting to face others. Loneliness and disorientation prevail, accompanied by thoughts like, who truly comprehends my plight? I lack the energy to elucidate it to everyone. Moreover, there's the sheer bewilderment. Observing the narcissist's dysfunctional behavior, you struggle to fathom why they treated you with such disdain. It's akin to navigating a labyrinth devoid of exit routes. Furthermore, self-blame may arise, pondering, did I err by exhibiting loyalty or optimism? It's as though your finest attributes were turned against you, a bitter pill to swallow. Gradually, emotional exhaustion sets in. While cognizant of the need to address your emotions, you find yourself too drained to muster the effort. Let's face it, sometimes your own personality traits exacerbate the situation. Perhaps you thrive on organization and predictability, rendering the chaos induced by the narcissist particularly distressing. Alternatively, if you're inherently inclined to please others, Grappling with someone who embodies the antithesis poses a significant challenge. Moreover, if you already contend with anxiety or depression, it compounds the complexity. Thus, you find yourself contending with severe mistreatment, resulting in lingering feelings of anger and hurt, hindering your ability to thrive. How does one navigate this? Allow me to share some insights. While some may echo conventional advice, others may require deeper reflection, but I urge you to consider them all. First and foremost, acknowledge your anger. Don't suppress it. Embrace it. Now, I'm not suggesting you should perpetually harbor anger, but sometimes it's entirely warranted. Think of it as your internal alarm system signaling, "Hey, I deserve better treatment." Therefore, validate your anger. It serves as a reminder to exercise caution in whom you trust and allow into your life. Now, here's the challenging aspect. Resist allowing victimhood to define you. Yes, you've endured injustice, but you encompass more than mere victimhood. Refrain from allowing victimization to overshadow your identity. This is precisely what narcissists do. They center everything around themselves. Instead, cultivate radical acceptance. It's arduous, but it entails acknowledging that the past cannot be altered. It doesn't equate to condoning or endorsing what occurred, but rather recognizing reality and evading binary thinking. It's tempting to succumb to notions like, "My life is ruined," or "I'm utterly forsaken," but such absolutes are not entirely accurate. While the ordeal was undoubtedly distressing, it doesn't signify the entirety of your existence is marred. There remain sources of positivity and supportive individuals in the world. Therefore, don't allow your anger and suffering to deceive you into believing otherwise. As you navigate through your anger, avoid framing the situation as a contest between winners and losers. Neither you nor the other person is a loser. This isn't a competition. While you may be experiencing distress, it doesn't diminish your worth or label you as a loser. Resist the temptation to adopt the mindset of, "I must make them suffer," as this merely perpetuates their game. Additionally, here's another challenging notion. With most narcissists, relinquish hope for their transformation. It's enticing to believe that by saying or doing the right things, they'll recognize their faults. While such instances occasionally occur, they're the exception rather than the norm. Remind yourself that your anger arises from being in proximity to someone who lacks adeptness in navigating life's challenges, and such behavior is unlikely to undergo significant alteration. Instead of allowing anger to engulf you, channel it into an opportunity to empathize with others who have encountered similar pain. Utilize your experiences to extend solace to those in need of support. Ultimately, refuse to allow a troubled individual to dictate your sense of self or your future. Concentrate on values such as kindness, integrity, respect, and dignity. This is how you transcend your anger and evolve into the individual you aspire to be. I recognize that this is a complex topic that warrants profound introspection. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. We're committed to providing more insightful videos on this crucial subject. Additionally, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may find it beneficial. When grappling with something as intricate as this, seeking the guidance of a therapist can be immensely beneficial. While it's natural to experience lingering emotions, endeavor to maintain equilibrium in your life. Let your inherent decency be the guiding force as you navigate these emotions. Dedicate yourself to ongoing personal growth, maturity, and enlightenment as they pave the path toward inner peace. For further assistance and resources, refer to the link in the description for access to our free book and information on individual consultations. Your journey toward tranquility and comprehension holds significance, and we're here to support you every step of the way.